one pretty little box. My name is Sheila, and you guys, most of you already know that. I am here because I just wanted to share a few clips of our night last night. Right now it's Saturday, and as you guys know, my daughter's on the drill team. The boys play football, but they play freshman football, so they don't get to experience Friday Night Lights yet. It's coming for them. They'll have their time, but now is not their time. Now is my daughter's time, though. She is a senior. She's been on the drill team for 3 years. This is just what she loves and what she does. For 3 years, for Friday nights, that's what we do. I'm in the stands. We buy season tickets every year for our own stadium, and all it does is give you a reserved seat. And they're a nice seat because you actually have a back. And I don't do it because I feel like I'm privileged. I do it because I love the camaraderie, that's a hard word. I love the community that happens up in those seats, because most people who have those seats are either alumni, parents of a football player, parents of a band member, or parents of a drill team, and a few stragglers. Not very many. Because we're the ones that are committed to going to every single game, whether home or away, and it's a nice experience. And it's so fun sitting in those seats because I know the family that's in front of me and the family to the left of me, and I can root for their boys and all of the team, and they root for our girl who's on the drill team, and it's just the most exciting thing. If you are not from Texas, or a team maybe in the South, I don't know if you guys experience Friday Night Football like we do. It's a big deal. And I live in a pretty small community, so our Friday Night Lights is the whole town shows up. Last night was a little odd, because it rained. So we didn't have a packed house. And I was so thankful that I had that intuition in my head to come back in and get my poncho, because it was a goalie washer at the very start of the game. And our poor girls and their drill team and the band members and the cheerleaders were all just drenched because they too were out in the rain as well. It's what it is. It's part of it. So I'm going to show you a clip of the dance, and then that will be when I'm done talking. And right after that will be another video clip, and it is going to be where I share an experience that happens at the end of every single game we play, whether it's home, whether it's away. I might even get teary-eyed sharing this, but we live in, our district is completely different than many around us. I guess maybe because we are a small community, and it is more, it's not so, I don't want to be mean when I say it. And I'm not trying to be mean. That's not my intention. My intention is to brag on our district because we are instilling a high standard in our kids. We have a high standard for them. Their school has a high standard for them. Their coaches, their directors, everybody has a high standard for these kids. And in the midst of it all, they learn to set high standards for themselves. And you cannot want anything less for your kids, for them to set a high standard for themselves. Because then you know when they leave underneath your wing, they're going to grow and expand and succeed far beyond your wildest imagination. And I love that we're in a district that fosters that, that encourages that. So not only do they get it at home, but they are getting it at school. They get faith at home, and they do get it at school, in a public school, and amongst their friends, and their friends start to hold each other to a higher standard as well. Sometimes it's the wrong way. Most of the time it works out in the wash, and there's always something positive to come out from it, which just, you guys know, that just thrills my heart to pieces. So, I just wanted to take a moment to share our Friday Night Lights with you because it was very, very special to me. Those are little moments that just ground me for a second and remind me as a wife and a mother and a person what's important in this world. We might fuss and struggle over bills and money if you choose to. But is it really that big of a deal? It, again, washes out in the wash every time if you allow it to. But if you don't hold on to something greater than yourself, what do you have left in this world? What do you have left? So, I just want to share those 2 video clips with you. Also, I always think of Facing the Giants whenever I speak about faith and football and community, because that movie, that and Friday Night Lights, if you've ever seen those 2 movies, I love both of them. And Remember the Titans. Let's just go through all the football movies ever made. Rudy. Of course, he was college, but anyway, I'm glad to be able to share my Friday night experience with you, and I hope you enjoy it. It means a lot, and you mean a lot to me as well, and I couldn't imagine sharing it with anyone better than you. So until the next video, I wish you well. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you're feeling fabulous, and if you're not, decide to, because once you decide to feel wonderful and allow that to happen, you will, I promise.
Let it whip.